Welcome, Taurus, to your reading. This is gonna be a reading for the month of December for you. Thanks to everybody who's clicking on this video. I very appreciate to have you here. So, Taurus, let's start with some runic cards, oracle cards, and angel cards I was pulling for you. And later on, you will also see I was pulling some tarot cards for, more details. And with the runic cards, Taurus, I was pulling two, so you could be, for some of you, 42 years old. Maybe you have also two kids, I see. This is not for everybody. Keep, as always, in mind, those are general readings, so it may not resonate with all of you. Just take what does and leave the rest. Anyways, with the answers, Taurus, it talks about the word, okay? The word, the communication, our verbal communication, and it wants to remind you that the word is a very powerful weapon. So maybe you have some wonderful communications, hopefully, in the month of December. It definitely shows the god of the Odin here, so the god of war, magic, knowledge, and poetry. So when he talks, others listens, okay, when he gives his, let's say, prophecy here. And Urus, the other runic card, talks about power, perseverance, and having courage in something, right? So it is something when you undertake a lot of work or you have to handle a lot of responsibilities. Probably for some of you, especially in the month of December, but it also wants to remember you in a way to control or how you dealing with your aggression. And please don't get me wrong here, Taurus. It also, you can have a positive aggression as well in certain situations or in projects. So, but it wants in general to remind you or to ask you to look a little bit closer to your how you move forwards in specific situations. Because with the earth magic I was also pulling for you, Taurus, I see a little bit of closed off, blocked off energy here though. But it wants you to be vigilant, okay? So definitely at this time, but not out of fear. So so it is kind of like don't run, towards something with closed eyes. In other words, also opening up your mind and senses when you get informations, especially, let first your gut feeling tell you what's going on, and then second, pay close attention to opportunities that present itself. So get clues from around and inside of you. That's what the Stone People card means here. And I see with the Rebirth card, the Spring Equinox. So, it reminds me a little bit about the Fool energy when you're starting something new. Maybe it is in the spring season coming up next year. I know it's a reading for the month of December. We are in December actually in Sagittarius season. So maybe you're building something, because with the Wisdom Oracle cards you see, Taurus, I was also pulling Treasure Island and building blocks. So that's pretty interesting here, what I can see. With the Treasure Island, maybe you're working on something for 9 years, you may be working on something for 9 months, 9 weeks. For some of you, it's not for everybody. But it definitely talks also about the law of attraction. So that might be helpful for you in the month of December to bring your dreams into fruition, into your reality. So, the results of positive thinking and your manifestation here. The Treasure Island card definitely shows that abundance may appear from out of nowhere, okay? So about financial gains it talks here. It could be also showing that you might hit the jackpot suddenly, like magic, okay? But you also should share your treasures with others, so don't forget to enjoy it also. And with the building block card, maybe you could be also 28, I see here. With the building blocks card, it talks about having a strong foundation, or you have a beautiful work, what is right now in progress. As I said, maybe you're working on something for some of you. It definitely shows with the building blocks card that you have everything it needs to cultivate an extraordinary life. I hope that sounds sweet enough for you, Taurus. I like it so far. With the Soul's Journey card, you have growth in the upright, fear in the reverse, and patience in the reverse. So, definitely there's growth going on with you, Taurus, and it says, I want to expand my consciousness. So, the realization here and my awareness, you know, as more as you understand, you will lose fear, right? So that's why the fear card, fear is definitely having being a part for the month of December. Obviously, I see it a couple times popping up here. The fear card says, I realized, so consciousness, that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And with the Romance Angel cards, you also have the card, you deserve love, you're lovable. And for some of you also, I was pulling the past life relationship in the reverse. So you have known each other before if you feel there is attraction coming up with somebody. Anyways, back to the soul's journey, Taurus, I have also patience in the reverse. So do not forget and accept, so surrender to it, that everything happens in divine order. The Angel Oracle card is saying, Taurus, that there's something better if you believe. Okay, so Taurus, I thank you if you like this reading so far. If you give it a like, if you subscribe to my channel, I very appreciate you. And I would say we just gonna jump over and take a look over to the tarot cards. With the Temperance card, Temperance in the upright, it's a major arcana card. You have in total 2 major arcana cards as far as I see here. So also the Fool is showing up here. But with the Temperance card, you know, it is kind of like a messenger angel. Angel Gabriel actually shows up here. We are also in Sagittarius season right now, so I can also see that with the Temperance card starting here. Anyways, with you know, he has also the sign of the sun on his forehead, and it also kind of reminds me about the Fool card, so I just wanted to mention that also here. But the Temperance card is showing up when you are balancing something out. Also when I'm talking here about to those who are working or dealing with different circumstances here. So it, as I said, might shows up the change of season here, or it could be also for you then the situation meaning, but it is also a card for embracing new ideas and to refine something. You know, the Temperance is like the moon, putting A and B in the right place, kind of like, let's say. So blending and harmonizing, that's what I mean. It can also, you know, for some be like forces and concepts. With the Page of Swords in the reverse right next to it, it is talking about that you or a person is ignoring the signs right in front of them. I feel that's you, Taurus. So take a moment to slow down and, you know, examine the present circumstances. So analyze what's going on and do not leap too fast to conclusions until you do not have all the informations. That's very important to keep in mind for you also for the month of December. With the Knight of Swords, it is showing an explosive energy. We had also that energy showing up with the oracle cards, especially with the runic cards, better say. So you see a young man who wants to explore the world. So maybe you could be a younger male person I'm talking to here, who's taking its own course with decisive actions, definitely. It can, as I said, do not leap too fast to conclusions, because with the Knight of Swords, it also shows up that somebody is maybe speaking or doing before they're thinking. So keep that in mind, Taurus. It is also showing bravery and to be skilled, to go towards with speed to the resolution, whatever it is in your situation, Taurus. So it is like undertaking a quest for the greatest prize here. Maybe the greatest prize is that you can share joy with others. I see that with the Three of Cups right next to it. It is a card of friendships and celebration, definitely manifestation of love and warm feelings. So sharing with others empowers also others and increases their everybody's happiness, health, and wealth. Okay, so surround yourself for that reason, especially with people who are also lifting you up, Taurus, in the month of December. With the King of Pentacles, I feel that's you, Taurus. It is definitely showing growth of all things in the material world with the King of Pentacles. A slow and but powerful energy here. And we had the power showing up very often. So success in the material world, it can also show real estate and homes. So finances, businesses, talents, investing. You may be investing wisely. You're so enjoying the good life, after you being diligent to create it, I guess, huh? So with the Fool, there's a new cycle for you starting, Taurus. I see that. Maybe you with the oracle cards, your treasure island and building blocks. So congratulations to everybody who can sit on a good Four of Wands with the King of Pentacles in combination. I really absolutely like that seeing here, Taurus. Uh, as I said, it can be unexpected. Also, you remember it was like maybe you hitting the jackpot out of nowhere. So keep that in mind if you're thinking like, oh, what is she talking about here? But let's talk about the Fool. So the first card, anyways, in the tarot. The Fool walks with joy into the unknown. Okay, so the bright sunshine falls upon him. Remember with the Temperance card and the sun, what I've told you on his forehead. So he walks further with past experiences here and his instincts to the new cycle of life. Okay, the new adventure. It can also show a great adventure as well here. So definitely someone with optimism and, positive thinking, and a great manifestation. You're very much closer to your goal, definitely, when you go towards like that, in that energy, definitely. So breaking the norm and being outside of the box, also showing a free spirit with the Fool card. With the Six of Swords upright under the Temperance card, it is showing a quiet move, a quiet passage here, moving only with the one closest to you, definitely. So the ones you love most. I think, it is December, it is the holiday season. You probably and hopefully are with the closest and surrounded by the closest to you, the ones dear and near you. So there are better times ahead, also, what the Six of Swords is saying, and it is a remarkable journey with no going back. So thoughts and words, you remember the words card you had up here with the runen, are used in the highest aspects here. So you are being in a high frequency energy right now. I really like that seeing, Taurus. It's absolutely amazing. With the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, though, it is talking about a creative blockage here. I see that you, with the Eight of Pentacles, should be aware all the time. So do not rest. That's what I mean. Stay awake. Especially when you have times where you sometimes feel frustrated in work or with your work. So reassess your career choices, what you do for your income here. Reassess that if there's any blockages in that way, or better say frustration. If it's something you're working on, a project, and you have a blockage, take your time out. Go definitely inwards. I see that energy helps you a lot here. And work on, again, your thoughts. Stay positive. Talk positive to yourself, Taurus. I feel that's for some of you important to mention here. And just believe in yourself. Do not have fear. Don't lose patience. It's always important to have patience in life. Anyways, with the Five of Pentacles right next to it, it talks about the dark night of the soul. So I see for some of you that's definitely what's going on. For the hunt towards the treasure. It shows bandaged people here, a bandaged couple actually walking in the blinding snowstorm. It actually snows a little bit outside right now. So I also see the Tree of Life showing up here. You know, the Tree of Life is a connection to the afterlife, and it shows the connection between earth and heaven. So for some is maybe nice to know if you don't know yet, for especially the holiday seasons right now coming up. It is also showing salvation for those who are able to see. As I said, it's a blinding snowstorm here, so it is also showing a challenge in a way, right? The dark night of the soul is a challenge for everybody. It can also show, if for those who are in a relationship, the downsides and the rough patches of especially a long-term relationship. There's a loss for some of you, but it's not the end. That's why you had the Fool card showing up and Archangel Gabriel here. So with the Nine of Wands in the reverse right next to it, it is again showing up blockage and fear. And I just remember you had also the Fear card showing up with the Oracle cards. So work on your fear if that's your blockage here, Taurus. For those who I'm talking to who are dealing with fear, we're seeing the same as I saw with the Oracle cards. You really have wonderful success coming up if you really believe in yourself. I think that's what the angel cards also were saying, that there is something better, and believe in yourself. So it with the Nine of Wands in the reverse, it can show that doors that should be open remain shut. So that's in other words what I just said. It is also for some of you showing anxiety here. So do not be afraid, Taurus, to try new things. Stay open for yourself, okay? For receiving also new ideas. Receiving, okay? Stay open to receive. And don't forget that the problem with in that matter are not other people. It's the issue lays in the way you are looking at the situation. With the Four of Wands right next to it in the reverse, maybe it can show an upheaval or a disruption here. So again, plan carefully. If you have any, celebrations, what I expect in the holiday season coming up, so that everything runs smoothly here. Do not overlook any details. Step back if necessary to get a bird's eye view on that situation, to get a fresh look on it. With the Page of Wands as your last card here in the upright, Taurus, it is an adventurous and energetic personality showing up here, but also having a laser focus on a soul's delight. So I think I'm talking definitely to someone who's working in the holiday season, decorating right now, getting everything set for Christmas probably. So passion is unfolding here, and as I said, you started with the Temperance card, so excitement also. We are in Sagittarian season, so attention goes towards the thrilling things here, new places or ideas. It is again showing creativity and manifestation here in the real world. So also an energy of a great adventure if you're gonna go somewhere on vacation over the holidays. Be safe. Stay safe, but also enjoy your life, the time, definitely. And it definitely looks like you're ready to start 20 and 23, I would say. Taurus, just keep your mind and your thoughts positive, and so that you manifest great things into the next year. I wish you a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year, and I hope this reading helped you. If it does, please give it a like, and if you want, subscribe to my channel. You're very appreciated, and I see you in the